connect live to the internet. Let's switch to English. Hello again, everyone. My name is Beck.
Yeah. Hello, Internet. I'm Lena.
And we are here from Games Bavaria, and we're very happy to have our lovely jammers here. We have 38 jammers here today, and we have some other numbers that we also prepared for you. In German, because of course. We had 9 games developed that we will also play now. And you drank 11, was heißt Kanne? No, can is not correct. Pots, perfect. 11 pots of coffee and ate 17 pizzas. And that's not even everything, not counting breakfast and everything else. So yes, I think these are very impressive numbers. And before we check in with another location, because as mentioned in the beginning, the Global Game Jam is happening right now live in lots of different cities and countries all over the world. We want to check in Regensburg. Lena will tell you a little bit about what we here in Munich have planned for you, because there's also a lot of interesting stuff coming up. So let's go to the next slide. Oh, of course, the most important thing first, right?
Yes, we need to thank our sponsor, and we are really, really happy that Amazon supported us this year, and they are the reason that you could eat 17 pizzas. Yeah. So thank you very much. And now we can go to the next slide. Perfect, because we have some great announcement for you. The first one is our career workshop. We're having a career workshop. It's online and it's in English, so the 2 most important facts. It's with the lovely Jean Leggett, who is really, really awesome. She's a coach. She has coached a lot of people to get awesome jobs at, I don't know, insert big company names in the tech and games industry here, please. And yeah, she will look at your CVs and work with you on them so that you are perfectly prepared for not only your next job application, but also for our next event, which will be GG Bavaria. It's our brand new community fair. We have a lot of games made in Bavaria that are shown there, but it's also our job fair. So a lot of companies from Bavaria with open positions in the games industry will present themselves there. And for everybody of you who wants maybe not work, but find a new study and go to university again, there will also be a lot of universities from Bavaria who will tell you more about their games and media related offers. And yes, we have another awesome event. This is not our event. So this is, I think, the most important thing. The workshops we are organizing and GG Bavaria we are organizing. And we are very proud that we can support and sponsor the pizza playtest by our very awesome, where are you? Yes, IROX. And I don't know, is there a date for the next pizza playtest? Oh, yes, of course, because yes, but I'm every time I'm quite shocked that GG Bavaria is in like 3 weeks, so I'm sort of freaking out. And we really hope to see you there. I think it's gonna be really great. You can play all the games from Bavaria, and I know some of you will be there and present your games, so this is quite awesome. And yada, yada, yada. I think this was a lot. We want to play the games now. Yeah. But please register for our workshop. I'm really sorry, Beck.
Yeah. We wanted to check in with Regensburg as well. So Natalie, who is currently manning the PC and will also be streaming the games in a second, will try to call Regensburg now on Discord. And hopefully we can reach them, because as mentioned beforehand, you were not the only people jamming hard and like working super, super, super hard. Regensburg is also still working, and let's hope that they are ready. Are we on time even? Yes, we are perfectly on time. Let's hope that they can get in touch. Hat Corby irgendwas geschrieben? Nee, okay. Good. Okay, well, let's fill the silence with some more information. The workshop that we have is starting Wednesday next week. So if you want to pimp your resume, please sign up now, because it will be like 2 Wednesdays, the next 2 Wednesdays. Oh, yes. Hello. We are speaking English. Yeah.
Of course, I can speak English. So
Yeah.
the whole stream is in English?
The whole stream is in English because we have English guests. Yeah. And also, you will be very quiet for our audience here, but very loud for the stream, hopefully, because we only have very small boxes. So I hope that everyone can hear you. So everyone say hello, Regensburg.
Wait a second.
Is there a technical problem again?
Yeah, let him speak a little bit.
Okay. So you can speak,
just
Kobe.
say something, please. There we go.
Okay, I can speak.
Yeah.
Now it works. You might have to introduce yourself again.
Yeah, I'm Corby from Regensburg. We also have a global game jam location, and our submission ends in 1.5 hours. So people are still hectic, working on their last builds. Yeah, I'm happy to guide you around through our facilities, and maybe look some people over the shoulder what they are building.
How many
We
teams do you
started in
have?
this room. We had 30 people at the jam, and they formed in total about 8 teams, some bigger and also some one-man shows. And there were so many nice ideas to the start of the jam, and everybody worked together. Crazy. We had so many good ideas, so it was so hard to decide to form teams. But in the end, the projects and the ideas are super awesome, and I'd like to share some of our teams.
Yeah, please do share them.
And yeah, I will share. At first, also a big shout out to Games Bavaria for the opportunity to having us, and also helping us out with sponsoring and everything. That is super awesome. Sadly, I'm not here with I was hoping to have the final presentations of the teams here, but as we are still in the jam, I think it's also a nice opportunity to see people in hectic. It was so fun.
Yeah, I guess everyone
Always
here will
running
be
around.
really, really happy to see people suffer, because we already finished that part. We're done.
Yeah, nice. We in the beginning, I think everybody can feel that pain, but also the relief in the end. It's always awesome finishing a jam and showing off the purse. We will have that at 5:30 around. That is super awesome. To begin with, maybe the team in the back here, where already the jam started really nice, where we had internet issues in the back corner here, but the stream is still persists. But I cannot, because I'm connected to the router over here.
You
Always
cannot
the
go there.
technical problem.
Yeah.
I cannot go there, but I think the team back there is happy that they have the time. But
Hello.
sieht mal alle, wir gehen Bavaria. Yeah, nice. What were they building back there? Yeah, they were abusing the whole AI things with Stable Diffusion and building a big platformer game out of that.
Okay.
Happy to see the result of that, because I was not possible to interrupt in the last few hours and see what they are doing, because they were so focused. But over here we have also a team where a few people already went home. And yeah, maybe you could share us a few sentences about what the game is about.
Yes, we've made a plant-based jump and run game. You guide a small plant out of a dark dungeon to get back to nature again, and it gets from green to yellow to brown and then dies. So you have a limited amount of time, and it can root with some objects to get special abilities like jump higher or use the objects to get higher above. And
Yeah, now we come to the awesome part where they have that. What is that?
These are bottles. I don't know why,
But what is the character?
the character is a plant.
Is a plant, and the plant has roots,
Yeah.
and it uses the roots to root into the bottles, and then it can walk around and jump around with the bottles and make themselves platforms to the level. That was super awesome.
Yeah.
It looks really nice.
Watching the progress of that, the process of that game was super awesome, and also playtesting along the way, where I also found a major bug where you could abuse all the bottles and jump around through the whole
But
game.
Philipp has fixed the bug. It shouldn't work anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. The bug is fixed. Awesome.
Well, let's hope that our developers also fixed all their bugs.
Yeah, let's see in the end. Maybe there's still bugs to come.
Yeah, and Lucas did the graphics, like drawing the plant in pixel art. Yeah.
My first time pixel art exercise. Yeah.
Yeah, first time pixel art jammer here. Nice, turned out great.
Well, I think that's probably all we have time for, sadly, and we also don't want to keep everyone from developing too long. So
Okay, yeah, sorry, I think I could take you through that tour for ages, but they also formed a big team working on the project, and over here through all the desks where we have still people, maybe I just get can I have 1 more minute where
Yeah.
I just take the camera and put it on every screen? The last people are building their title screens or their last texts they need in their games. What do we see here?
We see last minute asset creation.
Last minute asset creation. What do we see here?
Pretty flowers.
Unity, Pretty Flowers, card game,
Ooh.
board game where you put on cards and form combos with effects. Awesome. Over here, this team is working with Godot. Really nice artworks.
oh, pretty.
And over here, the last team of the stage, here also already making the last builds.
Einfach hier warten, das ist das Leichteste.
Show me something. Play.
Yeah. It's Unity, it's not that fun.
Faster. The stream is in English, so we collecting seeds and we build roots here, I think.
Sure.
I did the root animation. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for speed running your games for us.
Yeah, it was super awesome. Yeah, helping out the teams, but also joining one team for doing some animation stuff and things. Was super nice weekend.
That's really good to hear. Well, enjoy the last few hours, and we'll see how many bugs are still hidden in our games.
Yeah. Thanks for having me or having the whole site.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. So is everyone ready for the first game? Let's go.
right.
I'll hand everything over to... We have to...
There we go.
Yeah, we have one PC here.
Of you, because there's some reasons for you. Let's just fix this by hiding things. All right, the first game is actually the controller one. So if those people want to join me, I need a second player, I feel like.
Back to Square Roots is the first game that's coming
Yep.
up. And we have one of the developers joining us, answering questions. Yes.
There you go. There's the camera. You might need to lean in a little bit.
Hello, camera.
Perfect. We're also going to ignore the actual live audience, which is just acting as if it's just two. And for this matter, we have a game. You want to tell us about it and who many people worked on it and, who you are?
Yeah. Well, I'm Tom. I made the graphics and came up with this stupid idea. And Alex, who is somewhere off screen, he did the hard work and actually built the game. And it's basically a whole lot of bad puns made into a game.
That sounds like my kind of game. So you said I need controllers.
Yes.
Oh, we both need controllers. So let's hope they work.
So if I can do this with the mic.
Yeah, the thing is, I can do that for you.
But
And I'm
then
gonna.
you need
Yeah, I
a
know. I'm gonna
second.
be horribly playing like this, or something. But we will just. Or the other option is just like clamping it
Do we
somewhere.
have a volunteer?
Yeah, oh, that works. Hey, people in the room.
Thank
just
you.
using. You're out of sight, by the way. So, all right. Do the controllers actually? Let's see. Do we feel like these are working? No.
No.
The thing is that I realized earlier, this works.
Okay.
I hope that both of them work. Oh. Well, that's the thing.
Well, one of them.
One of them works.
But have you?
I tried. I'm a professional trier. But
Okay.
yeah. I mean, you can show us a little bit about your game here. And just tell
Okay,
us
so
what it's about.
basically, when it works, you jump around like in old Super Mario games, and then you get some roots out of the ground and try to hit the other player, especially when they're not moving.
Especially when they can't move. Oh, no.
Come on, that was point blank, and
Okay, that's throwing animations are fun.
there we go.
Look at that. You won.
yeah, and
Oh, I
we,
mean-
we actually have 2 levels. And
Where did you go? Okay.
Yeah, there's still some glitches.
Those are the purposeful. Like you just jumping through portals. This is on purpose.
Yeah, yeah.
Sell it.
Sure.
It's a feature.
Yeah. This is much more glitchy than it should be.
I mean, the thing is, always trying it on different computers can be an issue. Ah. Yeah, that one is in a safe zone. That's what happens. No, no.
Let's just say this is an old build.
Yes, it actually is, I think. We got like a bunch of them, and yeah, I mean, a bunch of the people in the audience actually played your game, and I'm pretty sure it worked, right? You enjoyed it, right? Yeah. There we go. See?
So yeah,
I do like the Windows background, though. Like, it reminds me of, like, Windows XP.
yeah. Oh, okay, then I would say you win by default.
I mean, I'll take it, I'll take it. But thank
Yeah.
you for being on here. I mean, the funniest bug is always a thing I like to ask, but I feel like we see a bunch of those already. So, the most distressing one. When were you the most stressed?
I was chill. Our programmer, he was.
I remember walking by being like, no, I don't have time for you right now. No, no social media, no pictures, no.
Yeah,
So-
the thing is, it's a custom engine, and
It is.
I mean, which is also very impressive and also,
is.
let's say, risky.
Yes.
But
Risky things during game jams, especially.
yeah, but I wasn't the one who had to deal with it, so I'm good.
Nice. I mean, I feel like we got at least to like look at a little bit of your game, so I'm happy about that. I'm also thank you for being on stage.
Thank you for having me.
No worries. And I'm actually trying to remember which game is the next one because you all named them Global Game Jam 23. just as a thing. So let's just see what pops up, huh?
All right then.
Thank you.
Take care.
There we go. Look at that. So, who wants to come on stage for this one? There we go. Look at that. Everything is working. Perfect. So, hi there.
Hello there.
I already know your name, but I'm going to act as if I don't. Introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Phil, and I'm one of the programmers of this fantastic game. And we were 6 people in total, 3 programmers, 2 wonderful artists, and 1 guy for sound.
Oh yeah, I saw the sound guy sit there with a piano. I was like, okay, prepared. Let's see. Let me just... All right. I'm going to get rid of those controllers that don't work.
Sure.
And you're going to have to tell me what I need to do. Because I'm playing through OBS because for some reason the setup is like this.
Yeah, so basically you're playing this tree avatar,
Aw.
and you want to defend it from the evil bugs coming from the left and the right side. There's one, for example, on the right.
So how do I chuck things at them?
So there's an elevator in the middle, which you can activate with VNS.
Like what?
with V and S.
I can
W,
go up.
exactly.
Yeah, I was looking at V
always
and I was
so
like, what?
confusion.
Okay, I can heal. That's
Exactly.
good. And like, how do I attack them now?
Well, it's a tree, and the tree has very friendly
Squirrel.
animal friends. So, for example, there's a squirrel,
Okay.
and you need to have a second energy to actually fulfill the
Let me
upgrade.
grab that. Oh, I can
And
have
once
two.
you do that, there should be
on.
a squirrel.
Let's see. No, maybe.
And there
Oh,
it
look
is.
at that. There's a little squirrel appearing.
Now we already see a wonderful bug in our game, because the collider of our tree on the right hit the nuts that are thrown by the squirrel. So the squirrel is actually hitting the tree,
Oh,
which
well, it happens.
isn't necessarily like the intended
What happens
thing.
if I get a second squirrel in the same space?
You actually can't. You would upgrade it. So now it's level 2, and it makes even more damage towards your tree.
Oh, right, true. So, like,
So-
we weren't actually attacking the bug, we were attacking ourselves.
Yes, in a way, but we also have another friendly animal for our side, which would be the bird. Now, don't press that restart button because it's not necessarily working. It looks fine, but it's not. So maybe you can restart the game.
Yes, I can try that. I can also
And
probably
then when
close the other one, because that might help.
We'll have a bird friend coming to rescue.
Look, now it's starting on the right window. Don't ask me why. Windows is Windows. All right, let's go. Excuse me. Ah, yes. There we go.
There you go.
All right. So, what animal should I try instead?
Yes, go up like 2 more layers, and on the right, there's the egg on the right.
Bird. Yeah, which one is right? I don't know. Let's see.
The one where the thumb is on the left.
Yes, I know. I should get to choose on here.
But now we have a wonderful bird,
And it's actually
and it's
attacking things.
already attacking the enemy.
Look at that. Who did the animations for you guys?
Well, it's like 2 frames. So like one of our artists did it, and we in Unity were like, okay, 2 frames, just toggle between them.
Fancy enough? Let's see whether we can get another bird.
Well, currently you're upgrading the same bird,
True.
but there was an attempt.
There was an
And-
attempt, but there's also absolute like inability to distinguish left and right. So, you know,
Yeah.
professional.
So on this side on the screen, which is left, there's now the next wave coming up.
I saw. We were dealing with it. Don't worry about it.
Yes, you're on the right track.
Yeah.
And once you actually have dealt with the enemies, there will be more energy capsules spawning down there.
I was
as
about to ask what
kind of
happens.
a reward. It's like kind of.
Also, what is right up there? I saw this.
Oh, there's our special attack. Oh, you need 2 of them.
Yeah, I know. I have 2 of them. There we go.
There you go. Now, in theory,
In theory,
there's
okay.
a very nice particle effect down there. And it splashes, and we even have a sound for that.
I mean, we didn't see it happen, so it could have happened and we just missed it.
You just need to imagine it. I tell you, it looks great.
But yeah, look at that. Like,
Yeah.
it's a fully functional game. And you made it in
Almost.
48 hours. So,
Yes.
hey, be proud of yourselves. No, I was looking over the shoulders of the artists and everyone being like, yep, that is a lot of people working on this game, but it's very fun. No, like,
And-
how about healing? Is that healing the tree or is it healing me?
It's actually healing the tree. You see on the left and
Look
the
at that, I
right,
have 3 things now.
they are like small bars. Because we
those ones.
haven't had time to actually implement the right assets, which was a bit sad. But
So you have
know.
the assets, ooh.
Yes, in theory we have them. We have
Look
a
at
lot
them.
of them.
How many of these can I carry? 3 of them, apparently.
The current maximum somebody said was 4, but 5 should be possible.
Nice. Well, thank you for introducing the game to me. And also
Thanks for
already
playing.
sharing the funny things without me having to ask. That's the best interview person you can have.
I try my best.
See? All right, let's see what we can have next. Because we have 50 minutes per person. Yay! All right. Let's close this game jam submission and open up the next one. I feel like that was the one that automatically starts on its own, potentially. No, it's the card game. So, card game people, I saw you on the floor with a lot of like funny things. So explain that to me again.
Hey. Yeah.
There you go. If you sit here and lean a little bit to me, then you can actually be seen on the camera.
So that's why everyone was leaning. Okay, I thought they were like trying to be cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. They're
Yeah.
kind of a book.
So the idea for the game is that like it's a card game that the layout of the game of the board is basically 3 routes. The goal is to put cards all the way to reach the water at the bottom, and you're trying to resist bugs that spring up from the roots and try to reach the top. And if they reach the top, you die.
Okay.
So that's the core idea. It's a deck builder inspired by Slay the Spire's Overworld. So we realized the Overworld is the most like the feature that made Slay the Spire so successful. So we decided to make a whole game out of that.
You still have to tell me how many people you had.
Oh yes. So 4 people in the team, and Alec who helped us with audio. 3 programmers, me, Marcel, Barbara, and Evie did the art. Yeah, it was took a lot of work. Marcel did most of the core systems. Barbara did the tree generation and so on. I did most of the like user feedback and so on, and like the shader stuff.
I was about to say, I saw you do shaders in light mode.
Yes. Yes.
We're not going to talk about that. No. We already argued.
Yes, and Evie did all the gorgeous art. Everyone was like really working hard. It was impressive.
Yeah. And you stayed friendly to each other in the meantime, which is also impressive.
Yes. Like even when we were like discussing the idea, paper prototyping it, that was like the whole thing was
paper prototyping.
Yes.
I'd almost call that cable prototyping, honestly.
Yes. We put cables on the floor to represent the tree roots and like put the cards. It was great.
So now you're gonna have to tell me how I select the card.
For sure.
So what does the 4 mean?
Yeah. So the 4 is like the health. These green numbers are basically your health. The things that are glowing in yellow are what you can do this turn. So first, the core loop is that you open a card that does an event. Sometimes it's a good event, sometimes it's a bad event, like a bug. And then after that, you are allowed to place cards. And then you end your turn. This is how the core loop works.
So I'll just click 1.
Yes, now you pick a card to add to your deck.
I can heal 1. I mean, that looks better.
Yeah. So now you can place cards on the tree roots.
Let's put the toxic mushroom down there. Drag and drop. Nice.
Basically. Yeah, the idea is you're using mushrooms to like kind of like cause symbiosis with the tree, and these are basically your actions.
That is a big tree.
Yeah.
All right. And now I go on to here?
Yeah, you can end your turn or place more. I'm not sure this could possibly be, not necessarily be finished on the stream. The playthrough takes like a few minutes.
We'll see. Oh, now I can choose the next one.
Yeah.
And this still has health. Okay, so we're not being attacked yet.
If you want to rush through things, I recommend just clicking the shiny things and then the next button.
That looks fun. Clicking shiny, going on, clicking shiny. That's easy. That's a bug, is that?
Yes, that's a bug. So the red arrows indicate what it will be doing the next turn. And if you go to the top cards, you can see that it will also be attacking it. So they'll be attacking each other on the next turn.
Oh, this one, go back, yeah. So the champagne, that's lazy. I'm just going to put you here because I can. Let's see. Ooh. And then you just like try to get down as far as you can? Or
basically, yes. You have to put cards all the way on one of the tree roots to reach the bottom, and that's how you win.
Nice. So if you reach it at 1 point, it's fine? Or like do you have to reach it in like as many parts
1 point. Just 1 point. Yeah, like you just have to get 1 tree root to reach the water.
You did some playtesting earlier. How many people did manage to finish your game?
I think most of them. So I'm not sure. We didn't count them, but I took pictures of like at least 5 or 6 finishing the game.
Nice.
So.
I might have to come back and try later. Like as someone who likes card games, this looks fascinating. But I'm also like, it hurts to just put things down without thinking about them because my brain's like, no.
There's a lot going on.
Exactly.
Marcel did a great job on the core systems.
What is this button for?
This restarts the game.
Okay, so you don't have to close it. That's nice.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. And those counters in the back?
Yes.
Those counters in the back here?
So on the left you have how many cards are in your deck currently. So it's like a deck builder. And on the right you have the discard pile, which is...
Like Slay the Spire. Okay, I got it.
Yes. We said that a lot during development.
I mean, the funny thing is I've heard that in real games do this too. You just, like Slay the Spire, that's the card game. Every game has to be like that. But no, I actually like your idea. And it's like very unique in its own way, defending something within the tree. So thank you for showing it to me. And also thank you for like being on stream.
Thank you.
Nice. You know, guys, it's very strange to have actual applause while you're streaming. Normally I'm sitting in my room on my own, just yelling at myself. So this is kind of weird, but also not the worst. Let's see. I think I opened it twice. Let's see what happens. Let's see. What happens? Yeah, there we go. So I know that's one person already had to go somewhere. Is the other person on the team willing to be on the camera? Maybe. It doesn't seem like it, but maybe. It's just nicer if I ask you questions instead of guessing, you know? Sure. There you go. There's your microphone.
Thank you.
Feel free. And you also have to cool lean over so you can actually be in camera. Heck yeah.
Okay,
So
this now.
you can also lean out of the camera. That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
So we just saw like a camera shot. Did you just film your sequences here, or did you have some camera footage prepared?
We filmed everything in the game yesterday. We planned 5 hours for it. It took us 2. So we're amazing at organization.
Yeah.
Because I was
saw
like,
your
oh, we're
board,
done
like,
already. It's like it felt something was missing, but it
I
just
mean,
worked. I
if
had a
you're
brilliant
faster than
actor that
planned.
was running downstairs amazingly.
Nice. I think we're gonna see some of that. I hope.
If you pick the right path.
Okay. No pressure there. I also saw that you had a giant whiteboard, and the only things I read was zombie and infection. So,
That whiteboard was wild.
Okay. Let's see. I also have to click over here. Let's see. Where did I come from? How would I know? Just go to.
You're so close to getting the point of the game. It's
Yeah,
brilliant.
It's very close. Also, did you get like actual like fake blood on you?
I made that with like gelatin powder and water and nail polish.
Nail polish. How
Yeah.
hard was it to get off?
Not that hard, because basically you take the gelatin powder, mix it with the water, and then you can place that on your hand whatever you want to. Let it dry, and then you can paint it like a canvas. And when you're done with it, you can just take it off like a plaster.
That is very nice.
And
to know.
so much nicer than latex, and so much cheaper as well.
Why did I use the with it? I mean, I guess it's too slow. Not for use, huh? I still don't know why I would just watch in such a hurry. Let's see. Your hand is getting less infected.
Yes, because
Yeah, I remember the pitch that you gave us. I just don't want to spoil it either. Let's see. I discovered it, I guess, is in the bathroom. Where did it come from? Well, I kind of want to see the kitchen because it was an entire mess. So let's see and share it to the internet.
it was really funny. Everyone walking past while we were making the banana and just looking at it and being very confused, but nobody really dared to say something. So I just saw a lot of people walking past be like, what the fuck?
Game devs, just game devs doing game dev things, right? All right. I do like the camera, like the shakiness. It really feels like someone is just recording with a phone.
It was, if you would have been there and we would have been making off, it would be really awkward because it was just like kind of hugging because we need to get the POV and he was doing the hands. So we were like basically just interlinked trying to move to make the perspective work.
I still don't know where it came from. I need to dig deeper and try again. So,
The animation is my favorite part, I have
yes,
to say. It just
I was
looks
about to
really
say
nice.
it looks very, very fancy. Oh, I feel like did we die?
Yes.
Well, I never said we were going to be good at playing games, so let's try if we're doing the elevator instead. Let's just try another round.
Go
But,
for it.
I mean, at least you have the replayability already.
Yes.
Knocked down, so that's something. You
Is
just
also, what helps is if you've seen a clip already, you can skip it by just pressing a button.
Ooh, that
So
is
otherwise,
nice.
at some point, you're just going to be really upset.
Yep. I remember that time when I played Detroit Become Human. All right. It is so weird to look at events backwards.
We don't have music, do we?
I don't think so.
Because
I mean, we had
this
some.
feels like super boring because there's no music to it. But actually, there's like a lot. Alec did great work. So shout out to Alec, by the way. He did like 50% of the game's music, despite on his own team. He was just like, does anybody need help? So
Heck yeah.
he did
oh yeah,
really well.
I did see him run around and do music for everyone. Like, I think we played it earlier and it had some sound. But sometimes when streaming, things break. That is the thing.
They do.
They do. You found something in your pocket. Let's go. Let's go. I was in the kitchen already. I feel like we've seen the clip. But also, weird banana.
There's the banana.
Let's see. Well, good question. Why do we do anything? Let's see. Oh, I think I found that note when I was tidying up yesterday and was very confused. That's all right. My God, what did I do?
Do you want to know the solution code?
I kind of want to, but I also kind of don't want to spoil it because you did upload it to the Game Jam site, right?
That's
so
true.
Everyone who's here and curious, you just gotta try out those games. And also, I feel like I need to try out 5 more games. So
That's
thank you
true.
for being here. Thank you
Sure.
for sassing your fellow companion there. And also, yeah, it is very cool to like see. We're not gonna make a game. I think that was your tagline at the beginning.
Yeah.
Which it feels like a game. It is a
Yeah,
game.
we kind of switched to it because we had so much time. We were done with filming, so it was like, if we just upload that to YouTube versus like, great, we'd use like 10 hours of the 28 that we had. So we wanted to do a bit more.
See what happens if you have too much time? Features.
Yes.
Thank you. Let's close all of this. All right. Ooh. So.
Our presenter went to the restroom real quick.
Yeah, we can also just like skip the game and do another one first. That works.
Great.
There we go. Nothing happened. No one saw anything. This one is made with Godot, which, you know, everyone else was using Unity, I think. At least according to the icons that none of you changed. But yeah, let's see that we can make this full size. I said full size. And I think this person wanted to join me just by audio, so I'm just going to point the microphone in this direction. And you can grab it and tell me about your game. Because I'm not going to force anyone in front of the camera. So, first thing, how many people has your team?
So, hello. Yeah, it was just me on that team.
Just one person with an engine that you've used before or not?
No, it was my first time. Like 3 days ago, the only thing I did in Godot was start it and quit it, and that's all I did so far.
Nice. All right, so we have a start game. We have a lot of text. Do you want to tell me a little bit about like the layout here?
Yeah. So let me start with the background story. So yeah, one of the lesser demons nearly started the apocalypse, and you were hired by the Count of Evilness by the Council of Evilness to find out who did it. So the game takes turn. You have 5 turns to find out who did it, and each round you can get 1 clue. So you have 6 clues. There's not enough time to read all of them, but you can just click on one, and that will open.
All right, I could see the stone of evil power from far away. I wasn't close enough to see the suspect well, but I know it was not the, what is it?
An animal demon. Yeah.
It's very hard to read it on a very tiny screen in front of me.
So now you can exclude all the animal demons, but
right.
just by clicking on the portrait of them.
The wild, there were the elemental. Where can I find the animal part?
Yeah, Focal in the Wild is an animal demon.
Okay.
Yeah, so just click on the portrait below that.
The portrait down here.
Yeah.
Ah, I can actually see those animals. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and you can select up to 4 suspects
Do we
each
think
round.
this is also an animal? Audience, vote.
Oh, yeah, but that's an elemental. Yeah.
Oh, it says animal demon. There we go.
Fufna, the mecha dog of doom, he's also an animal demon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's all of them.
No, Sirtle is also the snake. She's
Oh, the
also
snake,
an animal
yeah.
demon. Yeah. And now if you click on the next turn button on the top left,
Oops, let's go.
yeah, now you can get another clue and try to exclude some other suspects.
All right, let's just randomly choose one. I did some investigation and found out that the plan to start the apocalypse was so stupid that only a demon who's incredibly stupid or beyond stupid could have done something or thought it might work. There we go. All right, so let's see. Beyond stupid. I mean, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
true.
was.
Can I redo
actually,
that?
No, you cannot redo that.
Okay, so we found a way to break the game. Interesting.
Yeah.
Also, leather fetish? Don't think I'm not seeing that. But yeah. All right, so every demon that's not these, right? That means all of the other ones are applicable. Let's see, maybe we're lucky, maybe we can figure it out.
Yeah.
Let's see, next turn. At first it might look like the suspect is really evil, but after looking closer at the evidence I came to the conclusion that really evil demon would have chosen another way to unleash hell. I think the responsible person was not pure evil. Did we get lucky? Very evil and pure evil? So this one was lucky, I guess. Let's see. Pure evil can also go. We already got that. Super evil, be gone. Somewhat evil, very evil. Is very evil more than pure evil? What?
No. No,
Like, I feel like I should know that,
is
but
the
I'm
most
very
evil
confused.
you can get.
Does this count? Audience? Developer?
You can try the next clue.
Yeah,
Yes.
just try the next clue.
That sounds
You
like a
don't
plan.
you don't have to select anybody if you already excluded all of them.
No, there's
that
two of
fit.
them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No clue, indeed. I don't think I can. Oh yeah, in the wrong. I was just in the wrong window. I could only hear the suspect. I'm sure the suspect did not wear medieval armor or techno. Well, what are you wearing? So this is not it. Boop. Which means we have our suspect. How do I select them?
Yeah. If you click next turn, then you see if that's correct. And
Look at that. We managed to fix it even though I did a mistake. Nice. Thank you so much. It was really fun. I mean, we got lucky there. Next people, now, is your person back? Perfect. Perfect. Lucky timing, I guess. Let's see. There we go. Also, I have to excuse my earlier message. You did choose an icon for your thing. You're the only one that look. You're the only one. There you go. Now you're on camera.
We had no icon originally, so we were a people of 6, I think. 2 artists, 1 sound designer, and 3 programmers, or 2.5. And
I did see your desk and you staring into one screen with 5 people. So I hope that wasn't the workflow.
Yes, that's when we decided to omit the branching thing and everything on the main. So
good call, good call.
That was kind of stressful. So, well, we have a menu screen and a couple of menus, so you can just press start the game.
Yes, let's do that. And let's see. Oh my god.
Oh, I have to explain. You have to use A and D to move.
To rotate the tree,
yes, exactly.
I guess. Okay.
And slowly but steadily, there are obstacles coming, and you have to avoid them. And this
Like
was
this?
yes, the opposite of it.
That was an attempt to show what happens.
Yes, thanks.
That was purpose.
So
the other thing that I wanted to ask, there's mushrooms. Do I collect them or do I run into them?
No, they're very giftig.
I mean, you're a spider. You're a spider. How could they be poisonous?
You know, you're a bug, but looks like a spider.
Yeah. So I've
But
not. Oh god. How hard is this gonna get?
Hard.
Totally the right person for this here.
Well, there's a high score feature in the background, so depending on how far you get and the faster you get, the more points you get.
So you made an endless runner.
It's
That's
an
far
endless
I can
runner.
tell.
Yes, and it gets faster and more difficult and more obstacles and.
And I see you, we're walking down a root of a tree, right?
Yes, yes,
That's where the topic comes in.
Yes, that's where the topic comes in.
I wish I could hear the audio because we had an audio person. And
Oh yes.
high school.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
good.
That's fine. Let's try another time. You did
We do have
other people.
amazing audio.
I was about to say you had some people play it earlier. What was the highest score they got?
500 something.
That's not gonna happen.
No,
I can
definitely
already
not.
tell you that's not gonna happen here because I don't think my attention span does that. Because streaming being there's everything happening at once, and also me just being bad at games.
Nah, it's we tweaked some stuff about balancing, so this is the most unbalanced version you can get.
Unbalanced in what way? How did you start balancing it? That's actually kind of interesting.
About speed and how many obstacles come at what speed.
I mean,
We have stuff planned, but
I kind of want to see you play your own game for once
Oh,
because that's
God.
kind of fun. Because I feel like bragging is one thing. Let's see.
easy. Yeah.
I can hold the microphone for you
Yeah,
if that
thanks.
helps. There you go.
I don't need a hand, but okay.
I mean, yeah, but
go.
it doesn't hurt.
So I saw one guy doing the actual trick of stepwise motion to not over
That
rotate,
is a good call. Yeah.
and it's a secret intended mechanic.
Absolutely,
to
absolutely a hack. Yes.
Control it.
Oh
And yeah,
god.
oh god. Oh, oof.
Yeah, it is interesting to play within OBS, isn't it?
It is because so laggy. And you have to be careful about the worms because their hitbox is quite large.
That was on purpose. You have to stay away because
On
you don't
purpose,
want to.
yes, because
You know, you might have a worm phobia. Who knows?
Yes, yes.
You made 1 point more than me. So at least that's something. Look at that. I feel like that's a nice.
That was a coincidence.
That was a funny coincidence. All right.
Well, that's it. And all the buttons are, of course, functioning. You can press leave game.
Nice, nice.
You
I
roll the
appreciate that.
credits. You can exit the game.
Thank you. Perfect. All right. Let's see. I should make that more often. Just let the developer play against me. That's kind of fun. Let's see. Another Made with Unity thing that I might need to move. Give me a second. Sometimes they open on this screen. Sometimes they open on the other one. Don't ask me what happens and why. All right. Is anyone of that team willing to come here? There we go. Let's get ready.
So do I have a build with the 4 at the end?
That should be the one that, yeah, that we changed it last minute.
Yeah.
So that's something.
The right one. Can you press F?
There's your microphone.
Can you press F?
What?
F?
F,
Yeah.
yes. I can.
Right. Yeah. So
How many people, first off, before we start journeying into the game, how many people did you build this with?
All right. We had 3 people in our team. I was the artist, we had a programmer, and then we also had a music guy. And yeah, so you know how they always say that something is the Dark Souls of something. So this is the Dark Souls of video games.
Nice. All the Dark Souls of Game Jam, Evil Root games.
Yeah, basically it's just a Souls-like inspired game with a top-down view.
There we go.
Yeah.
How do I fight something? I feel like I need to know that.
So you can press Shift and Space.
How is... Oh, God.
Those are the 2 buttons you need to fight the bosses.
Yes. It just feels a little bit... Oh, my God. I'm just going to do the hack of using both my hands because I'm not a programmer.
You can also use the arrow keys to move, if that's easier for you.
Nah, I'm good, I'm good.
Right.
I'm used to like weird contortions on the keyboard because my hands are too small, believe me. All right, so your boss here, I feel like it has a story.
Yes.
Tell me.
Right. So
I'm not going to be able to hit anything here.
So we have like this overarching story because the one who made the music also
Maybe like that, I guess.
Wrote a lot of story. So there it is. After you defeat a boss, you get a small bio for him. And the game is basically about this family tree of like an aristocratic family who tries to conquer the forest, and they all get corrupted. They basically are really, really rotten, and you try to cleanse the forest from their evil reign.
Oh God, can I walk through? Okay.
So even
this has perspective. This is confusing.
So even the level is set up in such a way that it represents the family tree, and with the eldest one, the end boss, being at the root of the tree.
Nice. I don't think we will get to that one. But
Probably
did you
not.
like? Do all the bosses have different mechanics, or did you not get that far? Oh God, they have. Never mind. That was totally not on purpose. I didn't know this. I didn't look at any of your games beforehand because I wanted to be surprised. My God.
Yeah, they do. We have a few different attacks, and we couldn't really design bosses that are that unique, so a lot of them just reuse the same attacks in different configurations.
This looks fucking scary, that's what it is. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna die to this. No, we're just gonna shift our way through it. Which looks like I'm falling, I think, like a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's like kind of a dodge slide thing, and now you're actually falling through.
I managed to break the game, which is one of my personal specialties, so don't worry about that. But I mean, at least this way we're not gonna die.
You can press R though to restart.
Yeah, well, then I died and fell down, so hey.
It's really sad that we can't hear the music because we had like a really cool rock theme with guitars and everything.
I was about to say the fact that the audio is not working just means that you all gotta have to play it, right?
Yeah, right.
Download the game. Did you already upload it on itch as well?
Yes, we did.
There we go. We will just like link them afterwards. There will be a way. And thank you for being here. Thank you for explaining, and thank you for indulging me breaking your game. Oops.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and check our game out.
Perfect. Thank you. There you go. 2 more. Let's see what I can break this time. What do we have? Ooh, Christmas. Do we have someone that's willing? Yeah, there we go. It's 27th. There you go. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. So, how many people were on your team?
We were 7 people in total, 3.5 programmers and 3.5 artists.
Who was the 0.5, or did you split someone in half?
We split someone in half.
All right, never mind. I'm gonna ask.
Very multifaceted person. She did programming and a little bit of art, the UI design.
Nice. So, you want to tell me about the idea? Like, I can read out the backstory, but you can also just tell me.
Yeah, I'll give you the cliff notes. Basically, it's a few days after Christmas. Our dear Rudy here, he's getting thrown out with the other Christmas trees, and he is going on.
Those eyes, they look so sad.
He is.
Look at him.
It's very sad, really. It's tragic. Yeah, and basically, he is heading on a journey to find his family.
His family have also thrown out Christmas trees, or where he was taken from? Okay.
His roots.
His roots. Oh, you managed to like build in the game twice. Oh, also, I'm still clicking on the wrong thing. There we go. All right. Ooh, this is 3D. Did you make those?
Yeah, I made the 3D assets, and our very, very talented Diana, she did the 3D animations and the rigs.
Did we just get run over by
Yeah.
Oh God. How do I can jump. So
Yeah, you can jump and you press E to shoot.
What am I shooting at them?
Pine cones.
Yeah, it looked like I'm shooting. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. No, we're just not gonna talk about it. And yep, that is very fair. That is very fair. So what happens if you actually manage to survive?
You don't suck.
That's all you get?
Yeah, kinda.
Nice. I mean, you're just expecting that no one will be able to finish it. It's fine.
We actually did have a handful that actually managed to beat the game.
Now you're making me even more wanting to try this, but I don't think I will be able to. Because, multitasking as in talking, and I'm alive for some reason.
Yeah.
All right.
You get 3 tries.
There we go. Look at that. Not too bad. Not too bad. I've always said there's 2 ways of streamers. The ones that are really good at things, and the ones that aren't. And most of the time, I tend to be the second. Let's see. I do like that they're starting to gather some
To
energy
wind
before running a
up,
deal.
yeah.
It's kind of cute. It's also kind of it looks too much like a bug and it's actually scaring me at that point. So good job on the acids. Do you want to tell me about the funniest bug you had in game?
The funniest bug? Well, I mean, the only bug that I know of personally is the textures on the bug itself.
Mm-hmm.
I actually messed up doing the textures, and it ended up the legs and the body were overlapping each other.
Happens.
Yeah, so the texture is actually where it's a little bit darker, it's actually the textures overlapping. And where it's lighter, it's where they're not.
Fun. I mean, it's a bug.
Whatever
with bugs,
works,
right?
Yeah.
Thank you. And yeah, do you want to try being better at this than me? Do I make you play as well?
I can give it a go.
There we go. Let me just give that. You can just get the keyboard. I feel like that's easier, so you can keep the nice chair and not the one that's on the edge, almost falling off.
All right, hold on.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh,
come on.
Can you jump on them to make damage? Because that's my first
No.
instinct.
Yeah, it would be nice. We were actually. Oops, I keep forgetting where the space bar is.
That happens.
Yeah.
I mean, this is also by far not a gaming keyboard, so you can always blame the peripherals. It'll be fine.
So the controller lag.
Yes. In fact, you actually are experiencing lag because you're playing within the recording software and not on the screen. So
Yeah, that explains a lot.
look at the chat though for a second. Do we react to that or do we ignore it?
That's my man. It's fine.
I was about to say
He's
it's
legit.
Twitch.
He's legit.
Okay, good, because we had someone call this person a cutie, which I agree with, but also chat, behave. It's I already had when we started out the stream, we had someone trying to sell us followers. So it's just me half keeping an eye on what Twitch is doing, but there we go. Let's see. Oh, you're at least very close, but you did your best attempt. You did your best attempt.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for being on stage. All right. So one last game. Let's see. What do we have? And I feel like actually we were good with the time. For someone who doesn't know how to do time management most of the time, there you go.
Hello.
There you go.
The fun thing about this game is that there are absolutely 0 bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are
I
only
totally didn't
features.
see you guys laugh at your bugs like 5 minutes ago.
So Rooty Tooty Fresh and Fruity is a game where you're playing an old gran.
Mhm.
She is lost in the jungle and
Mhm.
is trying to find her way out. It's a 2D platformer.
Nice.
So you have these kind of different sorts of teacups
Mhm.
that you can drink and get positive effects for them.
Okay, so you're not going to tell me what they do. I'm just going
Of
to have
course
to guess.
not.
Perfect.
It's just important for you to know you can finish the level without drinking tea. But drinking tea gives you like
it's funnier.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's most of the time
basically.
funnier.
Yeah.
All right. It's funny that you aren't the mushroom guys. Like we didn't have mushrooms in the other game. That would have been. Anyway, you want to tell me about your team?
Yeah, we were.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to like make this start.
The fun thing, yeah, we are a fairly large team of
Counting in the audience, okay.
7 people.
Mhm.
I was the sound designer. We had 3 programmers, 1 artist.
3 programmers.
3 programmers.
I
They
just-
did program the trees.
Yes, I was about to say.
I'm not sure what she did.
I mean, you can yell it to us.
Yeah, no, she did the project management, which we absolutely needed. Yeah, it was the last hour. This game came somehow together, and before that, it wasn't really a game.
Oh, all right, that sounds promising. Tell me what I can just walk, I guess.
It's just a
normal.
platformer. You just need WASD, no
What did-
spacebar. You can use W to jump.
Okay. Also, I just did the teammate like what happened? Like this is a little bit trippy.
Yeah, it is.
I
The
was about to
root part of this game is that the tea is made of roots and has kind of psychedelic effects. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what kind of tea it is because it's
Okay.
Twitch.
It's Twitch. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so this one lights up the game. it
Yeah, so
feels
you
like.
can see more.
I feel like I'm stuck. Let's see.
It's all a feature.
It's all a feature, yeah. I mean, you're just trying to make me jump over this, I guess. There we
yeah,
go.
you can.
Let's see. Go up here. I feel like this grandma, like I'm overestimating how high she can jump. It's a
She's
poor
a
lady.
grandma.
I was
She's
about to say.
cool. She has sunglasses, but
Okay, there is nothing.
yeah,
no?
there is nothing. It's just
I climbed up here because I could, you know. Also, that tea looks absolutely not suspicious. So what does it do?
This one should make you
Oh, no.
make this platform that you're standing on visible.
Okay, it wasn't before.
It wasn't before.
And
the effect is obviously temporary. So
wait, it makes the platform visible, but it like when it vanishes, I just suddenly
the
stop.
platform stops existing.
Okay, that's a very strong tea then. Because I was about to
It
say,
is.
like, if it was
It is.
invisible, I would get it. But like,
Yeah.
what? All right, let's see. More tea, absolutely not scary at all. No, nothing happened. There we go. It's also that thing, the moment I look at you to just be nice and talk to you, I have to like kind of,
Yeah,
split my attention. Not justifying my bad gaming, that always happens, but let's see. Like how many T-swords are there and how many of these we already have seen?
It's really not a big game.
I mean, I kind of want to finish it then. But yeah, like, so we have the, please let me jump. Please let me jump. Is this one also going to disappear?
Yeah,
me?
yeah. Jump. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm
You
faster.
need to run. One.
Yeah,
Just-
okay, I'm
yeah.
just going to run. No questions asked.
Okay.
Okay,
So this one is a really interesting part. I just want to see you play it. I'm not going to say anything.
Oh no. What is happening, guys? Oh God. Can I get one of them to grab the tea for me? Okay.
So I'm sure one of our programmers was tasked with making the shaders. And he is a very creative individual.
I was about to say this is very trippy. Like I actually want to talk to the person who made those effects because they look really cool, but they're also making it very hard to focus. Do we get to jump up there? Did I just get lucky last time?
Yes, you need to wait that the T respawns again, exactly.
That way.
It gives you basically higher
Flying
jump.
powers, but I'm also going to lose anyway.
Yeah.
Is there something funny at the end of the game that we need to reach?
Well, there is just like a bench that you reach and then it says you win.
I kind of feel like I need to get there. I don't know why, but that bench sounds fun, right? Let's see. I mean, this is a way to cheat if you just jump across the trees. All right.
It's not cheating. It's
if it's built in the game, it's not cheating. Yeah,
It's
that's
built in
true.
the game. Yeah.
But I'm also. Oh, we're making it. We're making it. We're getting better.
Yeah.
Look at that. We're speedrunning. Look at that.
Oh.
I mean, almost.
So you even reached the last part where you are in slow-mo because you drank the tea and you just need to get over to the other side and then you win.
The slow motion is very, like, this is a cool effect, but I'm scared.
Wow.
The heck? Look at that! What a nice way to end the game, thank you. All right. I mean, hey, finally I beat one game out of 9. So that's fun. Well, I wonder where the Games Bavaria people are, because at this point I kind of need to hand over back to them, right? There you go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I also need to figure out where the key is. There we go. Presentation.
Yes.
Yay.
Can you switch the beamer over as well, please?
Yes, I will. Oop.
Okay. I mean, the grandma is, of course, the coolest character ever. But
go.
we also would love to see us and also, of course, Amazon, our lovely sponsor, represented up here, and the Global Game Jam as well. So I guess this is finally time to say goodbye.
Yes, and thank you again. We should thank our lovely moderator
Yes.
for playing.
It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you at home for watching. I hope you had fun. I certainly did. I'm so effing tired, but I love you guys. I love your games. Thank you so much for being here. It was really my pleasure. And finally having a Global Game Jam live again in person, and to see you again or to meet you for the first time was really, really great. So thanks to you and your creativeness and to your awesomeness.
And of course, we cannot forget to say thank you to who sponsors us apart from Amazon, because Amazon cannot pay for everything, sadly. But the Bavarian Digital Ministry is also funding Games Bavaria. They pay our wages, and they pay also for this location and all the sponsoring that we can do.
Yeah,
so
and all the events that are coming up.
Yeah. So thank you, of course, as well to the Bavarian Digital Ministry for making all of this possible. And as Lena said, the final thank you goes to all of you for being here and for being such nice people.
Yeah.